Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Sawyer. What we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Sawyer's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations we give him while we are working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash and is going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Sawyer's been fitted with your personal training collar, and we'll show you how to properly use this during your one-on-one lesson. As you can see, Sawyer's seated nicely on Fred's left, which is where all our obedience training is done. The first command they're going to demonstrate is heeling, which is proper walking on a leash, and Fred and Sawyer take off doing that now. The command you want to use is Sawyer heel, and then you start walking and he'll fall in line on your left-hand side. We've also incorporated our automatic sit into this, so anytime Fred stops his feet, as he did right there, Sawyer sits. It's important during the heeling that Sawyer walks at your pace on your left-hand side. He shouldn't try to pull ahead or lag behind. If he does attempt to pull ahead or lag behind, the first word out of your mouth is no, followed by a tug and let go correction on the training collar, and then you repeat the command to heel and start walking again. The next exercise they're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command, which is a hand and voice command. Fred will use the open flat of his left palm an inch or so from Sawyer's muzzle and the one-word command to stay.
Stay.
He then walks out to the end of the training leash. It's a great exercise to build up self-control in Sawyer. You want to start practicing this one at about a minute and work your way up in increments to about 3. When Fred returns back to Sawyer, he's going to walk all the way around him, providing an added distraction as he goes behind him, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Sawyer remains seated throughout. Fred gives him a little praise, and they take off heeling again. I'll show you a little more of the heel, sit, and stay. There's that automatic sit.
Stay.
Gives him the stay again, back out to the end of the training leash. This time he'll demonstrate the come or recall command.
Sure.
You're going to call him into you using his name in a nice voice. He comes in and he'll sit in front. And then we have a move called the finish where you're going to heel him right around the back of you and right back to your left-hand side heel position, and he'll sit.
Okay.
I'll demonstrate it one more time. Leave him in the sit. Give him a stay after the end of the training leash. Call him into you. He's going to come in and sit. And then the finish, you're going to heel him right around the back of you to get him right back to your left-hand side heel position. It's a good time to remind you want to practice all your commands about 15 to 20 minutes a day with Sawyer to keep them fresh in his mind. You can practice inside or outside your home and just incorporate the commands into your daily routine. Now we'll show you our down commands. The first is down from a heel position. Fred will use the open flat of his left palm straight down to the ground and the one-word firm command to down. You'll then give him a stay.
Stay.
And walk out to the end of the training leash. It's another great exercise to build up self-control in Sawyer. Yep, he broke the command. Fred gives him no and repeats the command.
Stay.
You want to start practicing this one at about 3 minutes and work your way up in increments to about 5. When Fred returns back to him, he's going to walk all the way around him as he did on the sit stay, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. I'll show you that down one more time when he comes back around. You saw a quick correction there. Like I said, if Sawyer does not respond to one of your commands, the first word out of your mouth is no, followed by a tug and let go correction on the training collar, and then you repeat the command. You always want to make sure you follow through with your commands. He's going to give him the down again.
Stay.
And a stay. Back out to the end of that training leash. And this time he'll show you that come or recall command right out of the down position. He calls him in. Sawyer comes in, sits nicely right in front. And then the finish, you heel him right around the back of you and right back to your left-hand side heel position, and he sits. We give them a second to get lined up for our final command, which is down from a distance. This will be the down from a distance. You're going to leave him in a sit stay, walk out to the end of the training leash. It's the only time you're going to use your right hand to give the command, and Fred will drop him into a down at the end of the training leash. You'll then return back to him once again by walking all the way around and back to that left-hand side heel position. Alright, we've demonstrated for you the obedience commands we worked on with Sawyer here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Sawyer, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.